Hi there, hello and howdy. This is Sheila. Welcome to part 6 of the Beginner Junk Journaling series. I went ahead without you. Well, actually I filmed it, but I haven't even looked at it. I think it's probably going to be pretty terrible. Anyway, for this page, remember this envelope? We've also got the greeting card that came in it, the magic greeting card in here, which I could have actually used for a tag to go in here or behind here, but this way we're getting two for one, so to speak. And this is the envelope the card came in, and as you can see, I just cut down the sides so it would fit on this page. I then glued the sides together, then glued this, put glue down the sides and put them on the page here, and we made this tag, which is a page from a shorthand instruction book that was just folded in half and then half again, so there's 4 thicknesses, and then a little piece of blank paper on the back for writing. Then we used one of these little tools. You can get a pack of these for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Some of them you might not find a use for, but I certainly was able to poke a hole with this one right here for our tag. So, and then we used our little bit of Dollar Tree baker's twine, which you can use, like I said, kitchen twine. You can use embroidery thread, anything you want. And we used a little bit of the Dollar Tree stickers, and then it goes right behind there. We took this from the back of this greeting card, which we now have either a template or a window for another pocket, and we glued the bottom, and we glued about halfway up the sides, and that provides the little tuck. And so let's do a journaling card. Now this is just a another greeting card from the front of a greeting card. It's the front of a greeting card. Okay, and so I want my corners to be rounded, so I'm going to use my spool here. You take your scissors and you hold them real tight to your body, and you start and you turn your paper. Okay, so I don't know if I've drawn these all right, but here we go. You hold it close to your body and just go slow. It's not a race. And once again, there's ladies I've seen do this just so easily. But practice makes perfect, right? Yep. Okay, so we've got somewhat rounded corners. Okay, let's say that's good. Now we can use our ink, because this is blue. Let's use our ink. But also, I wanted to show you a trick with a Sharpie marker, because they have those at the Dollar Tree, they have those at Walmart. You can buy a whole pack of them very inexpensively. So we'll say, we'll use this, that this is our tag that we want distressed or outlined. Just take your Sharpie and go along the side. And there you have it. It's just as if you had inked it, or even better, really. And I'm using brown. See? Looks pretty good, doesn't it? So just take your time and don't scribble around on it like I've done before. I've got some of our scraps here. We're going to do a cluster. And it's also going to be a collage. So, I think, let's start out with the deep green. These, of course, are just paper chips. Paint chips, not paper chips. Goodness gracious me. Okay. Now, I'm not sure if I showed you my plant book, but if that should be on the, in the categories of old books, thrift stores, estate sales, yard sales, for to look for plant books, map books. This tells you all about plants. This would be great in your first journal, something like this if you can find it. And then, of course, your atlas, your maps, calendars, things like that. Okay, so this is going to be our base, I believe. And I go for the yellow, and I'm just going to cut a tiny, tiny border. Holding my scissors as steady as I can. Okay, we'll put a little bit of that on there. And maybe some of these numbers. Or a number. Yeah, we got some numbers. Yay. Okay. And maybe a little bit of South Africa, maybe. And yes, I'm just tearing these. They don't have to be the same size. Anything like that. Okay, let's start gluing. I think I'm going to use the tacky glue. I think it's going to be easier. Okay, now you can take your ink or your Sharpie and put some edge on it if you like. Okay, and I'm just going to come down a little bit with that and wipe a little bit of that extra glue off. Okay, now let's put our number. The whole thing about having that flat top is to stand it up so it will be ready. Okay. Just a little bit of blue. It's better if you do this before you glue it. Okay, so I want that green to show a little bit through there. I have to be careful with that glue because this ink is not permanent, so it will react to anything water-based. Okay, let's have a little bit of this. And this is vertical. I want the forward to show, so I'm just going to have that right on the edge. just like that. And then the plant picture without the blue, I think. Okay, so what we have done is collaged a snippet, basically, or a cluster. Now, let's get some of that bling. Okay, and let's get the gold one. And let's put it right there. So now we have a cluster, and we have actually collaged it. So we can mark two things off. We can mark off cluster, and I would say we can mark off collage. So let's find somewhere to put that in our book. Let's see. About right there. Now we can put it right here and glue 3 sides. Oh, that's right, it goes this way. And glue 2 sides, excuse me, and have a tuck. And we'll be able to mark tuck off our list. Okay, we're going to glue it at the bottom and up the side. And it will be a tuck spot. And hopefully that is going to dry nicely. So let's mark tuck off. So we've done a pocket, a tag. We have done a belly band. We've done a signature. We've bound and stitched. And we've done ephemera and collage and a cluster. So we're doing pretty good. Okay. So let's just, and we're going to make a tag for that. And I'm going to go ahead and start on my idea for this. Let's see if I can hold some of these together out of my way. And since I've already got these out, from the plant book, I thought I would alternate. And put a plant picture in one. And this is going to also cover up the fact that it's upside down to some degree. Okay. And we'll go ahead and cut another one of these out while I've got them. And I hope you're getting something out of this series. If you are, please leave a comment below. Let me know how much, if you've ever done anything like this before, if it seems like it might be something you want to do. I enjoy reading those comments. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if possible. And subscribe if you would. I would love it if you would subscribe. Okay, so I'm just going to need to know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fold this up. Okay. Use my... Because it's thin is the reason I'm doing this. Use my glue stick. Seems to be quite a juicy little glue stick. Fold that over so it's slightly thicker. It's going to cover it just a little bit better. And we're going to cut on that line, and we're going to cut about right there. This is testing my scissor skills. And I think I don't know, it might be too thin. Excuse me. Okay, so far so good. I didn't get that very well, but a little bit. Okay. How is anybody else out there got allergies? Oh my goodness. Oh, mine are terrible this week especially. And I take medicine, but as if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I tend to cough. And some of that, I'm sure, is from allergies, and some of it is from a bad acid reflux that I have. And that's a long story, so we won't go into it, but yeah. Okay, I think that's going to be cute. What do you guys think? It'll be something. It will be something. And another idea for a calendar you could use if you've got paint chips and you've got plant pictures similar to this. You could cut a paint chip. You could have a little bitty pocket in each one of these with the paint chip and that. That would be cute. That would be cute. So I think this is going to be a cute little journal when we get done. And I want to see pictures of yours if you're going along with me or trying to. Remember that I do have a Facebook page that is linked below. I have an Instagram account that is linked below. So please do visit me on any of those platforms and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And that's where, on the Painted Pig page on Facebook is where you will find updates and information that you may find helpful in following my YouTube videos. That's where I announce new videos and let you know if there's not going to be a video for that day for whatever reason, and information, Etsy information, things like that. So my timer has gone off, so that's it for today. Let me know again in the comments below how this is going for you. If I welcome any suggestions, any feedback. If I'm leaving you just in the leaving you in the lurch there, and you need more information, please let me know. So for now, take care, stay well, hugs and kisses. Until next time, bye.